Both going at almost run a ball. Usman 22 of 25. Asif 15 of 17. But one thing they've done is they've arrested the fall of wickets.
Building partnership. Doing what is classic textbook. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it takes time, but it eventually helps. Taken a single here.
That's right. Partnerships are absolutely key.
There you see for us again. Rahul. Naam to suna hai. Just saw him also.
That's right, Rahul Bhatia was arrested for a few games and now called back. Banged it short. And this time, eventually, finally, after a very long time, a boundary.
That specific boundary, the way you described, means a lot at this moment. Sometimes you just need that trigger, that ignition, which this boundary could prove to be for Fujairah. Definitely need to start now.
You're right, Shruti. That trigger point. Maybe this is the one. And what is really important is that these batters will have to try and find a bowler who they can target and go behind. Matiullah on last ball of the over. The big appeal. The umpire is not interested. The umpire is not interested. Matiullah, he sped off instantly. And he is no way convinced with the umpire's call, but he'll have to take it. 10 overs gone, 56 for 3. We'll take a drinks break.
Fujairah there. Wasim an early departure with just 2. Hamdan on 6. And now Usman and Asif carrying it on with 26 and 16.
That's right. Partnerships, that's what we said in the previous game against the same opposition. It was these two guys, Asif and Usman, who built a very strong partnership. Asif getting his half century in that match ensured that ECB Blues target was chased.
Rahul brought into attack again. It's the 11th over now. Fujairah just scored the single here.
57 for 3. With Usman on strike. Slowly and steadily, block by block. Beautiful delivery. Took the pace off the ball completely, Rahul. Usman got on the front foot and then realized that the ball hasn't come yet. Just soft hands played it down the ground. Dot ball. You'll have to apply a lot of force if you have to get Rahul Bhatia outside the boundary. Bowls nice and slow through the air.
Something that I've seen you also do a lot of times. Completely taking pace off and then loopy, foxing the batter.
When you do that, you're making the batter work extremely hard. Look at that. Nice and slow. Took its own time.
It's like a bird flying.
Rahul Bhatia, again a part of the national camp. Got a chance to play for the senior team. Some really good young cricketers have been coming up through this Emirates D20, Emirates D10 tournaments. It's a platform where you perform, you're noticed. Down the leg side, that's for us, giving a chase. Will just be a single. And that should be the end of the over. 11 overs gone. 60 for 3. Karthik has been brought into attack.
Another quality class bowler here. ECB's just got the perfect mix. Dot ball there. Tight fielding, tight bowling. Not leaving any room here for Fujairah. ECB.
You're right. Shouldn't be giving any room. Need to be absolutely tight if you have to win games. And for ECB Blues, almost every game is a knockout game. Going reverse, straight to the fielder. Dot ball. .60 on the board. They're going nice and slow. But one thing for sure, Fujairah not giving any opportunities for wickets.
They're both hitters, as you said. As long as they are there, they can create the magic anytime. All you need is a great over for their side and a bad ball to hit. With that, they've taken a single here.
Yeah, charging down the ground there, Usman. Look at that. That's a fantastic piece of sportsmanship. That's the skipper of ECB Blues, Alishan Sharfu, helping Usman out.
As they say, queens, great queens, fix each other's tiaras. Great cricketers, fix each other's shoelaces.
Very well said there. You need to be supportive. You might be in the opposition, you might be competing for the same title, but eventually you're playing the same sport. Humanity trumps everything else. $61 for 3. Beg your pardon, 62 for 3 with that single.
Usman on 29, Asif 19. 12th over in progress. Fantastic piece of bowling there with Karthik just giving 2 runs in this over. Fujairah in absolute need, dire need of scoring now.
And he does. Hit it up in the air and taken. Nilansh Keswani stood there tall. Waited patiently for the ball to come down. And mind you, that ball went up a mile. And what a good catch. Absolutely stable. Absolutely persistent. And gets rewarded. ECB.
Yeah, the ball went up a mile and took away Usman's smile. Usman departs for 29 there. It looked for a moment that it's got the distance as well, but not to be so. A comfortable catch there by Nilansh. And Usman departs for 29, as I said. Now Fujairah 62 for 4 after 11.5.
Usman Khan 29 of 4.
Selection. Saida.
The good boy Vishnu Sukumaran walks in, the next man in. Strike rate of a mighty 165. Absolutely the need of the hour. Starts well, taken a single there. With that, it's the end of the over. It's 12 overs gone for Fujairah, 63 for 4.
Mati bhai. Mati. Mati. Bagia. Selection.
After Karthik's fantastic over there, just given 3 runs and taken a wicket, it's time for the 13th over to commence.
There'll be a massive responsibility on Vishnu and Asif as Rahul Bhatia comes in, turns the ball in to the left-hander. That's a very good equation to watch when a left-arm spinner comes to bowl against a left-handed batter. More often than not, you'll get to see the ball coming towards the mid-wicket region. We'll wait and watch after the Asif delivery, if Asif can get a single. This equation between Rahul and Vishnu is going to be worth watching. Meanwhile, Asif on strike.
It's difficult to take Rahul for runs. So far, that's what we've seen of him in this tournament. And did I just curse it? No. Taken a single. Running for another one and comfortably completing two.
That's right. The sweeper cover fielder had to do a couple of yards to reach the ball. And when he did, there was enough time for Asif to run back. He's a fantastic, fearless batter, Asif. But is playing today completely against his original style. His natural style is wham bam.
There, my God, as Anil just mentioned, looks like it's a close call. They've gone for the third umpire. Trying to go high and big with this shot, completely foxed. And wicket keeper behind does the trick.
Well, yes, Aryansh quick with his gloves. And there was one moment where Asif's back foot was up in the air. If that's the moment when Aryansh has got the bails off, he might just have got him. No, looks like he's got the foot down. Looks like Asif is safe.
As if he was going to be out. Asif continues. Much needed respite for Fujairah there. Like you said, this is a different. Once again.
Look at that. See, there you go. He got his foot grounded completely as Aryansh got the bails going. So very good, very exciting encounter between Fujairah and ECB Blues. Asif on strike. I personally feel that maybe after the 15th over, maybe if this pair continues into the 16th, they would want to go big.
Yeah, we might get to see a lot of action after the 15th, because that would be where it kind of always is. But like you said, you know, Asif is doing something different today. That's a sign of a great cricketer, great batter, adapting to the change, adapting to the situation.
Very well said, Shruti. Adapting is key. You need to understand where you're playing, what is the situation, where your team is in. And Asif has done that brilliantly so far. 21 of 25, but then he'll have to capitalize from here. You can't get starts and squander it. Beautifully, slowly played towards the third man. Will get a couple of runs there, Asif. One more delivery to go.
Fujairah slow and steady. But in a T20, that doesn't really often wins the race. 13th over in progress, Rahul. Once again, great piece of bowling. Call there, but not taken. Dot ball to end the over. It's Fujairah. After 13 overs gone, 66 for 4.
Sukumaran hits up in the air. Will land safely as Josh Gianani circles around the ball and get a couple of runs. Vishnu Sukumaran on strike. Karthik is bowling with a slip in place. That's Mohammed. That's Asif Khan.
Take.
And the umpire also Asif.
Yours.
And mind you, there are not just two Asifs on the field. There's one more. They're going for the second, a very quick second.
Taking advantage of that overthrow there. Quickly added another one to the board. You said there are not just two Asifs.
That's the third Asif.
Oh.
We got three Asifs, both the umpires, Asif and the batter at the non-striking end. That's Asif number 2. And let's come to Asif number 3.
Who we've been actually watching play for quite some time now.
Faraj.
Well, yeah. Let's give poetic justice to all three of them. That's the third Asif.
Shabash.
Wow, how often does this happen? Meanwhile, the only Vishnu in the field is batting now. Yeah, all the attentions have been going to Asif. Played it over the bowler's head. Will just be a single. Now it's going to be Asif on strike.
And also on non-strikers end, there's the umpire, who is Asif. I like it. It's interesting fact. Makes the match a little more fun for everybody watching.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, these are interesting facts. Oh, what a delivery there. Turned. Opened him up completely. Asif will get the second. He is ensuring that he keeps the scoreboard moving. Asif, 25 of 28 now. One last delivery to come in this over. 75 for Fujairah. Definitely not where they would have liked to be. But I tell you, they've made a very strong comeback.
Just like Neil mentioned, probably an over more of the calm before the storm begins. If they want a match out of this, they're whacked it again. But there's a fielder, and it'll be a comfortable single to end the over. It's Fujairah 76 for 4 after 14.
It was Wasim and Hamdan Tahir who started the innings but didn't really get going. Usman Khan got 29, got a start, but again couldn't convert. What is really interesting over here is to see how this pair of Asif Khan and Vishnu Sukumaran can finish this game from here on. Rahul Bhatia running behind the ball himself. That's smart work. And sensible, because if the fielder comes in from long on, he'll probably get a couple of runs. Here just a single. Vishnu on strike now.
15th over in progress. Rahul continuing his last of the spell. Hit away. There's a fielder there. Taken a single.
Rahul Bhatia look to finish on high. Can he take a wicket? Can he take this wicket? This time gone up. It's high and mighty and will cross over the fence for a maximum.
Gonna confuse the other teams playing on the other ground. Maybe we can just exchange the ball.
And there was absolutely in the slot. Sent it packing. Way far. This is what Asif can do. Asif with that 6. He's just showing what he can deliver. How good he is with the bat. Again stepping down, but this time hasn't timed it well. One shot too many and Asif goes. We just said Rahul, can he take this wicket? And he's taken it. That's a very big wicket coming in at this juncture. He had done all the hard work, Shruti. But Asif cannot now have the desert after all the hard work that he's put in the gym.
There once again you see Karthik coming underneath the ball and taking a very comfortable catch. It's difficult often, but worked well this time for ECB. Usman departs. I beg your pardon, Asif departs after putting all the hard work. Now maybe going for dessert.
Hey, Drew. Wait, wait. Last 2 balls. Danish.
Kashif Daud now. And again, he's someone who can hit those really big ones. Bowling with a slip in position. Starts with the dot.
That's a good comeback for Fujairah, despite regular loss of wickets. If from now here on, also if they could go a little higher, I think there would be a decent total to defend. Meanwhile, that was the last delivery of the over. 15 gone. They have taken a single to end it. Fujairah now 85 for 5.
इधर से Shah KD Shah
He starts with a wide. Karthik Mayappan.
कोई ना
They've got a great control, a great grip on this game. ECB Blues, they shouldn't be losing it. And joining me now in the commentary box is Srijit.
Thank you, Neil. Good evening to all our viewers. Flighted delivery, played it towards onside for a single. 86 for 5. I mean, for the first time, Fujairah might be finding themselves in this situation. And since it's a champion side, so they can make a comeback. So you need to put that break, which they have already put on the top orders. Karthik Mayappan.
क्या केटी अरे यार
Missed it completely. A wide there. Karthik not very happy with what has happened.
Excellent delivery that Vishnu Sukumaran batting on the 8. 88 for 5 Fujairah. Match number 26. Live from Malik Stadium in Ajman. This one outside the off stump. It's up in the air. Failed to. And there you go. Fumble. Matiullah Khan there at long off region. Was a googly. Couldn't really pick that one. A reprieve for Sukumaran.
Well, yes, lucky there, Vishnu Sukumaran, to not get caught. Matiullah, otherwise a very safe pair of hands.
मती भाई
Got his hands to it, but the knee got jammed in the grass there. And thus, the ball popped out of his hands. To continue from here on, Srijit, there'll be change in voices. It's going to be Shoaib who'll replace me.
As a Karthik comes in, and there's some wrap around on the pad, appeal, and up goes the finger. Well, was slightly around that off-stick area, turning into the batsman. He had no clue whatsoever. And there you go. Good evening, Shoaib. He's not at all happy, Vishnu Sukumaran. Look at that.
Good evening. It was a very, very good ball from Karthik Mayappan and completely missing the line. Vishnu Sukumaran was hit in the front of the stumps. 10 of 9 for Vishnu. And Fujairah in definitely some trouble now. 90 for the loss of 6 wickets.
The new batsman in is Umair Ali Khan. He's not a bunny with the bat. Can use this long handle to good effect. A slip in place in form of Alishan Sharfu. Deep backward square leg as Karthik Googly Mayappan gets ready.
Good ball. Some pad onto it. They still have some batting left. Umair Ali Khan is the man who's come out to bat. 1 innings before this. He scored 34. This is his second innings in this edition of SkyExchange.net. Emirates D20 powered by FanCode.
Penultimate delivery and good leave there by Umair Ali Khan. On the off stick, turning away slightly. Look at that dismissal of Sukumaran. He was looking for that googly. Turning in this time around.
Flighted delivery and almost in the block hole again from Karthik. Umair Ali Khan and Kashif Daud. Both these batters can bat. Fujairah still have some hope. And I feel if somehow they can get to 140, 150, they might still have a chance to win this game. 16 overs gone. Fujairah are 91 for 6.
Just for the first time, flight to delivery outside the off stump. Excellent shot that. And, well, there was a terrific effort from the fielder. He's injured himself. Alishan Sharfu is in pain.
That was a good hit from Umair. Alishan Sharfu wanted to go for that catch, and I think he's landed on his shoulder. Well, that must have hurt. All that force and body weight onto that shoulder, yes. I hope that nothing serious, because he has to come out and bat for Emirates Blues.
Excellent effort nonetheless from Alishan Sharfu, diving in. Would have been a superb catch. This time didn't time it well. It's in the air. Long chase for the fielder before Bhatia could get to the ball. We're getting 2 runs. So runs now coming quickly the moment Umair Ali Khan made his way to the middle. 7 runs. Look at that shot. Was in the air. Alishan Sharfu did well. That was in the previous delivery. This time was Aditya Bhatia at deep extra cover.
That's gone high up in the air. Catch it is the call. 2 fielders converging. The ball is still away from them. They tried their best, but they couldn't reach there. And Umair Ali Khan still survives. Both these players, Kashif and Umair, like I said, can hit the ball hard and long and far, far away. They'll have to make sure that these 2 batters bat there till the end, so that Fujairah can get to a decent total.
They need to make sure that they are batting out those 20 overs. If they can do that, then as you rightly said, that would be a respectable total on the board. And up in the air, falls short of the fielder at short third man. Well, everything happening in this over. Be interesting. For the first time it will be Kashif to be up against Josh. Gave away 7 runs in the first over. Still 2 deliveries to be bowled.
Oh, that's a good delivery. Beaten. Josh. I think they've gone upstairs.
It looks very close. He was committed on the front foot. Just will have to check the veracity of the situation, whether his back leg was inside the crease or not.
Okay, he's still out there. Now that's touch and go. Touch and go, we'll have to check. Bounces. At this moment, his feet is outside the crease. Now he brings it in, and I think his foot is on the ground at that time.
It looks very close. Touch and go. Was it in the air when he dislodged the bail?
Also, the bails have to be completely dislodged to check that. Okay, here we go again, frame by frame. Still not, the bails are still not dislodged, so you'll have to go ahead. Now the bails are dislodged, and at that moment in time, I think his feet is on the ground. A very, very close call. It's a tough call for the third umpire, and we'll leave it to him to decide.
You're right, excellent delivery. He tried everything. There was a couple of chances, and then another one coming in. You need to give credit to the wicket keeper. Collected it cleanly. Still in the air. Now landed. So tough time for the third umpire.
Yes, it's a touch and go, and oh, it's given. It is given. Kashif Daud has to walk back. Very close call, in my opinion, but the umpire thinks he's out and he will have to walk back. So that's another wicket, another blow for Fujairah. Kashif Daud stumped by Aryansh, bowled by Josh. 2 of 5, and Fujairah are 98 for 7.
Last ball to go. Yes, come on. One more. Center.
So the new batsman in is Sadiq. 98 for 7. Final delivery to be bowled of Josh's over. As he comes in over the wicket. Tossed up delivery. Turn. Bounce. Excellent stuff to end the over. 17 overs gone. 98 for 7 Fujairah.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ गेट कर रहा हूँ वरना वो दोनों भी आउट है पता नहीं तो शायद finally
Maypan starts a fresh over. It's in the air. Has it got the distance? Yes, it has. Excellent shot. With the turn, maneuvered it over extra cover.
That was a good shot, just outside off, allowing Umair Ali Khan to free his arms and go all guns blazing. Boom, boom, bang, bang. That is Umair Ali Khan. And he gets that 6. With that 6, Fujairah crossed the 100-run mark. 104 for 7 as this ball being played towards mid-wicket. They'll get another single.
Less than 3 overs remaining for Fujairah. I think if Umair Ali Khan is there till the end, they would fancy somewhere around 120, 125. That wicket will be very crucial. Sadiq was tentative against spin bowling. The first over that he faced. How well he can manage to face Karthik Googly Mayappan.
Yes, Karthik will enjoy bowling to Sadiq. Bowls the regulation leg spinner. And wanted to keep Sadiq on strike. But they'll get that single, and that will mean that Umair Ali Khan will have to face the next delivery, and the pressure now will be on Karthik.
I think his googlies will be very important at this stage, because from that angle, the ball that was dispatched towards extra cover, from that particular length, he should bowl that googly. Meanwhile, up in the air, no fielder will get a single. No, yes, they will be getting a single. I thought Umair Ali Khan will be taking strike. No, onus on Sadiq.
Yes, I think the plan for Sadiq is to take single and give the strike back to Umair. The more deliveries Umair Ali Khan faces, the better. Appeal, good collect from Mardians. That ball definitely kept low, but will be a dot ball.
It's something for the spinners. Remember, there's the third match going on the same surface, and ball is keeping low. Spinners are getting extra assistance. As he comes in for the final time, full length, played it towards onside for single to retain strike. He takes his score to 2. 18 overs gone. Fujairah 108 for 7. Josh will continue. Flighted delivery. On the back foot goes Sadiq. Good looking stroke that. He'll get a single. Right thing to do. Bring Umair Ali Khan back to the strike.
That's right, 11 deliveries left. And Fujairah will need Umair Ali Khan to face those 11 deliveries. He's looking at the field placement. Where does he go? What does he do? He steps down the track and plays that straight down towards long off. They are looking for 2. The throw is going towards the keeper end. They should have taken it. That's what Umair Ali Khan is saying. But they'll only get a single.
Good call there by Sadiq, because he was running towards, he would have been running towards that danger end, and throw was spot on. Just single coming in this particular delivery. So 2 singles. 110 for 7. And into 19th over. Again a tossed up delivery. Played it towards onside, looking for a single. And they will get it quite easily.
Yes, good running between the wickets. That was a tight single, a much needed single, and they get that. So now Umair Ali Khan is back on strike. Score Nelson, 111 for 7. Chash bowling the 19th over, a spinner bowling the 19th over, Srijit. How many times have you seen that?
I think that clearly goes on to show that this pitch is for spinners. Normally we see fast bowlers coming in and firing those Yorkers. It's the spinners. And this time it's high. Not got the distance. Fielder won't be able to reach there. Completed 2.
That's good running. It was high and it was in the air for a long time. But landed safely, and they get 2 runs. So the good news is Umair Ali Khan is still on strike.
Batting on 19 is Umair Ali. Just 2 more deliveries to be bowled. So 8 legitimate deliveries in this Fujairah innings. Well, comes down the track again, a mistimed stroke. Farazuddin won't be able to get the excellent work done by Farazuddin. 2 runs for Fujairah.
Yeah, certainly saved 2 runs for his team. Farazuddin made sure the ball is inside the ropes. Umair playing those shots, but hasn't been able to middle the ball. Normally you would see all these deliveries being hit by Umair Ali Khan out of the park, but today this has been the story for Fujairah so far. The batters have not been able to click, and now it is on Umair Ali Khan to get them to at least 130 from here on. He hits that, he smacks that straight down the ground, and that is going to go for yet another 6. No more half measures. And Umair Ali Khan, he plays that, smacks that over long on to end the over with a 6.
19 overs gone, Fujairah 121 for 7.
So Farazuddin, he's bowled 1 over. He got that wicket of Mohammad Wasim. And now he's bowling the last over. Good ball, beaten. Farazuddin is happy, but Umair Ali Khan, he's not happy.
He's saying, what are you doing? Just put it in gap and get me there. He was charging down the track. Well, once again comes down the track. This time he connects. And taken cleanly by Nilansh Keswani.
Yes, Sadiq was definitely under pressure. He tried to accelerate using his feet. The intention was right, but just couldn't execute it. Went high up in the air.
It's very difficult to play an off spinner on the onside because he's turning the ball away from you. He didn't get the distance. He's out. Farazuddin was full outside the off stump, was looking to play a biggie. Completely missed on that occasion. Bamboozled by the quickness of the delivery.
Yes, and also the length. There was a good length. Almost a block hole delivery. And I think he's going to bowl that again. This time quicker and way outside off. Wide ball signalled. When Umair Ali Khan is batting, the pressure is always on the bowler. And that is what you can see. Farazuddin, he's a smart bowler. He's a thinking bowler. But he's definitely trying quite a few things.
Well, I think he's swinging the ball away from the right-handed batsman. He's not looking to turn the ball, rather his fingers are on the seam and he's trying to take the ball away, shape it away. This time he finds it right. Batsman, lower half of the bat was in contact. Looking for the second. This could be dangerous.
$123 for 8.
Look at that. Toe end of the bat was in contact with the ball. Completed one. They were looking for the second. Excellent pick-up throw. And Umair Ali failed to cross that line. He's out. That will definitely make a difference in the final few deliveries. Maybe they'll be shot by 12 or 18 runs.
Yes, if Umar Ali Khan would have been there, they would have hoped to get some more big hits, but he's walked back, and now it is Harry Bharwal who's come out to bat, the left-handed spinner. He'll have to bat and maybe try and hit a few big hits. Plays that straight down towards the long on. Cross-batted shot will only be a single.
They have done well, Emirates Blues, to restrict Fujairah. Now they'll have to take that confidence when they come out to bat. They need good start. They need to make sure that they are not losing their wickets. As Farazuddin gets ready to bowl to Zahid with the final delivery. And again, toe end of the bat. Will they look for the second? Yes, and they will get it quite easily.
That was the last ball of the innings, and they get 2 on that ball. So Farazuddin being given that responsibility of bowling the last over of the innings. He's done well. No big hits. In fact, he got that wicket of Umar Ali Khan.
Target.
Right, so that is the batting card for Fujairah. Not a usual sight where Fujairah have only scored less than par. So final score, Fujairah managing to get 128. That's the score. We'll come back after a short break with the run chase. 128 is what the target is. 127 Fujairah has scored. And when Emirates Blues come out to bat, they'll have to score 128. That's after a break. Stay tuned and do not go anywhere. Good evening and welcome back to SkyExchange.net presents Emirates D20 powered by FanCode. We are in the second innings, just about to start. The match is between Fujairah and they are taking on the very, very young and talented Emirates Blues. Fujairah have managed to score 127, 128 is the target. Before we start the live action, it's time for us to get down along the sidelines where we've got Shruti with a special guest.
Thank you so much. Of course, I am here with a special guest. Now, this player is none other than Sabir Rao. He is part of the UAE national camp, has played T10 Abu Dhabi for Bangla Tigers last year and also was part of KKR Nets as a bowler. Thank you so much, Sabir, for joining us. कैसे हैं आप?
Thank you, alhamdulillah, fine.
अच्छा, साबिर आप मुझे बताइए, सबसे पहले तो आपने क्रिकेट कितने सालों से खेलना शुरू किया? साबिर आप मुझे बताइए, सबसे पहले तो आपने क्रिकेट कितने सालों से खेलना शुरू किया?
मैंने 2013 से स्टार्ट किया था क्रिकेट।
अच्छा करते हैं, जो कि
फिटनेस
सबसे शेयर करना
रूटीन
चाहेंगे।
डेली में जिम वगैरह है और ट्रेनिंग वगैरह है जो फिजिकली ग्राउंड ट्रेनिंग है और बस यही है।
अच्छा साबिर, आप इस टूर्नामेंट के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे? एमिरेट्स D20 खेल के कैसा लग रहा है आपको और क्या लर्निंग्स है जो कि आप अपने गेम में अप्लाई करते हैं?
D20 का खासी अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा है। लास्ट टाइम बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया था और अभी भी बहुत मज़ा आ रहा है और यंगस्टर हैं और सीनियर्स हैं, उनसे सीखने को मिल रहा है बहुत कुछ।
डेफिनेटली आज भी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट गेम है आपके लिए। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। कांग्रेचुलेशंस टू यू। बस अब शुरू होने वाला है, सो ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट।
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
ऑलराइट, सो दैट्स इट फ्रॉम हियर। नाउ बैक टू द कॉम्स।
Thank you, Shruti. Interesting. Sabir Rao, part of the UAE camp, and just knocking the doors of the UAE team. Meanwhile, Fujairah in a spot of bother. 20 overs, 127 is what they scored. Wasim 2, Hamdan Tahir 6, Usman Khan 29, and Asif Khan. They both tried to stitch a partnership, but once they fell, some big hitting from Umair Ali Khan is what was the only positive for Fujairah. 20 overs, 10 extras in that, and Fujairah could manage 127 for the loss of 9 wickets.
Excellent bowling performance there by Emirates Blues. Karthik Googly Mayappan picking up 2 wickets along with Farazuddin. 2 overs, 2 for 15 his figures, and spinners were really bowling in right areas and asking questions to which the Fujairah batters had no answers. Nilanj Keshwani 4 overs, 1 for 18. Excellent bowling performance from him. He started off the proceedings for Emirates Blues, and there you go, 1, 2, 7 for 9 at the end of 20 overs.
Right, so let's quickly look at that first innings and how that panned out in our highlights package. Mohammad Wasim was the first man to get out, straight into the hands of Sabir Rao. Farazuddin was the man who took that wicket, but Usman Khan, he was looking good. Hamdan Tahir also fell cheaply. That was Nilanj Keswani who got that wicket. And wickets kept falling at regular intervals, and that is why Fujairah were always under pressure. Rohan Mustafa falling cheaply against Sabir Rao, getting that important wicket for Emirates Blues. There was a small important partnership between Usman Khan and alongside him was Asif Khan. But once they fell, it was as if the defences of Fujairah were broken.
Excellent bowling performance, excellent fielding effort. They had planned and they executed it as well. I think they were bang bang from the very first ball, bowling in right areas, not allowing the Fujairah batters to free their arms, and some excellent ground fielding that restricted Fujairah to 127. Remember, yesterday they scored 200 plus runs. So 128 is what Emirates Blues need to win this match. 6.40 required runs per over. It's not big, but yes, they need to introspect. They need application, which is required to get to the total. We know Many low total games have been very tricky. So here they need to have singles, doubles, and make sure that you are not losing your temper.
Yes, Fujairah will have to bowl really well. They'll have to make sure that they keep getting those wickets, especially early on in the first 6 overs, and preferably in the first over itself. If they can strike and strike well and strike hard, that will put Emirates Blues on the back foot.
So Blues, Emirates Blues opening pair in the middle. Aryansh, right-handed batsman. 5 matches, 79 runs, 13.17 the average. The best of 35. He will be taking strike. There's no slip. And on the other side, having a nice look at the field setup is Ayansh. First 6 overs will be very, very crucial. And square leg, look at the field setup. Packed offside field for the right-handed batsman. 128 is the target set by Fujairah. Kashif Daud comes in. First delivery, excellent stuff. Shaping away from the right-hander. Initially was looking to play at it, and then shoulders his arm and lets it go towards the wicket-keeper.
That was a good ball. Good start from Kashif Daud. Shaping the ball away, as you rightly mentioned, and that is what his strength is. Expect him to bowl a few in-swinging deliveries as well. That will help them create an opportunity, but it's not going to be easy. Of course, it's 128. At the start of the match, if you would have told Emirates Blues that Fujairah will be restricted to 128 and you'll have to chase 128, they would have been very, very happy. So they've got what they wanted in the first innings. Now they'll have to bat really well in the second to win this game.
Delivery which he was trying to poke at it. He was trying to chop it down towards third man and shaping away from the right-hander. I think he needs to be more closer to the stumps rather bowling way away from the off stick. He needs to target stumps because he's taking the ball away. He's got those deliveries where batsman faces trouble, especially that around corridor of uncertainty. As he comes in, much better line, forcing the batsman to play at it. Plays it defensively, not for any runs.
Yes, 3 deliveries. And no run yet. That is a good start from Fujairah. And as expected, Kashif Daud is keeping it tight, keeping things under his control. Aryansh has been promoted up the order today with Nilansh.
Left hand, right hand combination in the middle. And again trying to find the gap. Played it straight to Usman Khan at point.
Well done,
It'll be interesting to see when Wasim will introduce spin, because they have Rohan Mustafa. They have someone like Umar Ali Khan. He's a fast bowler, but comes in and bowls those leg cutters. Interesting tussle.
Yes, it has been a good start again from Kashif Daud. Can he finish off well? In swinging delivery, this time shaping in, into Aryansh. So 5 dot balls. He's keeping Aryansh on his toes. Doesn't know what to expect.
He's a tricky customer, Kashif Daud. We'll have to watch first 2-3 deliveries carefully, and then you have that luxury of taking at least 2 to 3 deliveries to understand the surface and the bowler at the same time. Nice pickup shot that from Aryansh. Protection there. Just a single. Good shot to retain strike. 1 over gone. Emirates Blues 1 for naught.
So desperate times calls for desperate measures. As you see, Umair Ali Khan bowling the second over of the game. Now this is also a first, because we haven't seen Umair Ali Khan bowl the second over of a game of the innings. But that is what is needed. They need wickets, and they know that if there's one man who can take wickets, it is Umar Ali Khan.
And he'll come and bowl to Aryansh, who's batting on 1. Well, slow one on the middle stick. There's a close-in fielder. Shot mid-wicket. The form of Asif Khan. And on the offside, look at that. Packed offside field, backward point, extra cover, mid-off. And on the onside, fine leg up in the circle. Short mid-wicket. And there's a fielder at deep mid-wicket and long gone, patrolling the fence.
Yes, gets that again, that slower leg spinning delivery. A misfield from Kashif Daud will allow them to take that single. So he also will change ends, Aryansh, and now it will be Nilansh who will be on strike for the very first time in this game.
Well, we have seen that Umair Ali Khan has targeted middle and leg for the left-handers, because he usually, out of 6, 5 deliveries that he bowls is, they are leg cutters. Occasionally, he finds in a quicker one. That is where the batsman gets under immense pressure. 2 for naught. Emirates Blues chasing a paltry target of 128.
Comes around the wicket, fuller delivery outside off. Just a gentle push. Nilansh Keswani. He is a very stylish batsman when he plays those shots on the offside. Just like any other left-handed batsman, it's always a treat to watch. But today, they'll have to bat with a free mind. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Nicely played in the slot. Uses his feet, plants it right in front, and then that shot with a full swing of the bat towards mid-wicket. 4 runs.
With the turn he played that shot. Remember, again, that was a leg cutter coming into the batsman. With the turn, he plays it towards mid-wicket. Still, there's a fielder at deep mid-wicket for that shot. That has forced Mohammad Wasim to make some changes. There's no mid-wicket inside the 30-yard circle. There's deep backward square leg, and also fielder at deep mid-wicket for that shot.
Another delivery, this time quicker, and the length also a lot better. Not in that zone for Nilansh, so he just nudges it towards mid-wicket and takes that single. This is good batting, sensible batting from Nilansh. Umair, 5 deliveries, given away 6 runs.
Final delivery to come. Tad expensive this over from Umair. Gave away 6 runs. And pull shot coming in. Long chase for the fielder there. Head backward, square leg, won't get there. 4 runs.
Yes, good looking shot again. Waited for that ball, played it very close to his body. And that last ball of Umair Ali Khan's over has been played for a 4. 2 overs gone. Emirates Blues are 11 for no loss.
The middle. Thank you.
So that's the fun news fun fact for you. The all-time consecutive wins record is held by Australia, who in 2003 was on the winning side in 21 consecutive ODIs. It was a champion team. Kasida continues outside the off-stump. Gorgeously done that by Neelanj. Driving along the carpet. No chance. 4 runs.
Yes, that is what I was talking about. He is so good on the offside. He is a classy player when he plays those cover drives. And he does that with perfection. Kashif just straying in his line and length. There you go, just a push in that extra cover region and he gets 4.
This time down the leg stump. Wide signal by the umpire and insult to injury. Leg by as well. So 2 runs coming of that delivery. And once again, that delivery has to be bowled by Kashif. Pressure. That left hand, right hand combination in the middle.
Yes, there is a scoreboard pressure. Normally, if you score a lot of runs, the opposition team is under the scoreboard pressure. But if you don't, your bowlers are under the scoreboard pressure. 128 is definitely a below par score. And that pressure definitely will be on the minds of Fujairah bowlers, including Kashif Daud. That's a good ball, good length, just keeping a tad bit low. Missed by Aryansh, but will be a dot ball.
He's been struggling against Kashif Daud. Not able to play deliveries which are outside the off stump and curving away. He was trying to chop it down, but there was no connection at all. I think Kashif Daud will be trying that length, that line to Aryansh, who's batting on 6.
Again, a good delivery outside off, just shaping away from Aryansh. Not a lot of foot movement, that is what I can see. He's not coming closer to the ball, just playing it from where he is, and that's why he's not been able to middle or time the ball. Has to move his feet a lot more.
Absolutely, and that chit-chat will definitely help and boost his confidence. That's what you need to do when you're in pressure. Just walk to your partner. With the straight bat. Straight to extra cover, not for any runs.
Yes, that was very watchful. Played under his eyes. Watched it till the end. Aryansh had a slow start, but things can change pretty quickly in T20 cricket. We know for a fact that 1 or 2 boundaries from the middle of the bat, and suddenly the batter starts scoring runs quickly and freely.
Well, we're talking about that shot on the back foot. Classy pull. No chance, 4 runs. That's what a small chit-chat can do. Pat on his back. That will definitely give some confidence.
Now that was a good shot. outside off. He had to play it towards the onside. But the good part was that he kept it along the ground, rolled his wrists over the ball, and made sure that the shot is played along the carpet for 4.
Final delivery swinging in. Played it towards onside for a single to retain strike. 3 overs gone. Emirates Blues 22 for naught.
Harry Barwal, the left arm spinner, getting a game tonight, and immediately results expected. Starts off with a good ball quick, and that arm ball, Harry, nicely bowled.
Was very lucky to bring down his bat in time. First up delivery, superb, coming in quickly, as you rightly said. There's no slip in place. And short extra cover. It's coming diagonally. On the backward, pushed it towards onside. And, well, it was a direct hit. Appeal. Well, they're still appealing. It was an excellent throw, but he's safe. Good understanding, good running.
Yes, that's good running. Quick run. As soon as he touched the ball, he knew there was a chance. Went for it. Good pick up and throw from Kashif Daud, but he was home. Aryansh.
That's what they need. They'll be getting those odd boundary deliveries. They just have to wait for that. And at the same time, make sure that you're rotating strike. And get the scoreboard ticking. So that at the end you don't have to really press that panic button. 23 for naught, Emirates Blues. As Harry Barwal gets ready to bowl the third delivery to Nilanj.
Nice and full from Harry. Just a punch, but they won't get that single. Run a ball should not be a problem for Emirates Blues if they keep wickets intact. Catcher is the call in the gap. Misfield from Rohan Mustafa. Just a single.
Mustafa is fielding at mid-off region. Now it will be Aryansh who will face Hari Barwal. Just 2 runs off his first over. 2 more deliveries to be bowled. 12 is what Aryansh is batting on. Nilanj is batting on 10. He's at the non-striker's end. On the back foot he goes. Cuts. Excellent fielding by Sukumaran. Failed to find the gap on the offside.
Good over from Harry so far. Just 2 runs off the 5 deliveries. Brilliantly done there at point. Vishnu He's one of the best fielders in the domestic circuit. Pulls that wide Yorker outside off for Aryansh. Gets some bat onto it and will get a single as well. End of the over. 4 overs gone, 25 for no loss. Kashif Daud gets his third over. 4 overs, 25 for no loss. Not a bad start, Srijit, for Emirates Blues.
Absolutely not. Getting boundaries, making sure that they're moving a pace of 6 per over. They can definitely improve that at any given point in time, because 2 bad deliveries and that is enough for them. 25 for not Emirates Blues, as Kashif Daud gets ready to bowl the second delivery to Aryansh.
Slower delivery from Kashif, rolls his fingers on the ball. And a very watchful Aryansh. He's got a very good temperament, I must say, Aryansh. He doesn't get hassled with the situation. He plays on the merit of the ball, and that's why he scores tons of runs in the domestic circuit. He's on 13 of 20. Normally, if somebody is on that score, he will be looking a little tensed, but not Aryansh. He knows what he's doing.
You're right. As he comes in, the ball's cleaned up. Was looking to pull that one. Was not in position to do that. And he's not happy, Nilansh.
What a good ball that was from Kashif Daud. I was just saying that he's got a good temperament, but he just loses focus on the very next ball. Plays that shot which was never on. Fuller delivery. Playing across the line. And Kashif Daud strikes. Aryansh, 21 deliveries for his 13. And Emirates Blues lose their first, 25 for 1.
मैं कह रहा हूँ next time please.
Alishan Sharfu, new batsman in. 8 innings, 225 runs, 2 half centuries to his name. Needs one in this match to take his side home safely. Talking about that dismissal, an excellent delivery from Kashif Daud.
Short ball, an appeal from Kashif. The umpire says not out. Alishan is also just smiling. But that was a good surprising delivery. That's the wicket of Aryansh. Poor shot selection. And just the wrong time to play that shot when we were discussing about how good and how mentally strong Aryansh is.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were talking about that, but I think it wasn't required at all. With the straight bat, rotate single, make sure the scoreboard is sticking. That was enough. Looking for that pull shot. That be gently looking for a single. Pressure slowly mounting on ECB batters.
Yes, clearly they are under some pressure now with that wicket, but Emirates Blues have to believe that they can win this game. Should not be overwhelmed by the situation and keep short targets, 3-4 overs targets, and try to achieve them.
They should not think about power play. Slow one on the leg stick, pushed away towards onside. This could be very close. Direct hit was required. That wasn't there. Single to end the over. 5 overs gone. Emirates Blues 27 for 1. Look at that. Very far. Would have been very close. That been a direct hit. अच्छा आप चुप मैं Harry Barwal will continue from the other end. Flighted delivery outside the off stump. Trigger movement clearly goes on to show that he's very aggressive. And he might continue that. To talk more about that, I've got Neil and Shruti in the middle.
Thank you so much, Sujit. Dot ball there. 26 for 1 in 5.2. Harry. And gone. What a fantastic delivery. Alishan Sharfu charging down. And Harry Barwal gets the ball away from him. And the wicketkeeper does the rest. Darted in and went straight. An arm ball there by Harry Barwal. Playing for the spin. And gone. Alishan Sharfu, the skipper, goes 1 off 6. 26 for 2. ECB Blues. New baton, Fahad Nawaz. Scored 183 runs in 8 innings in this season of the SkyExchange.net Emirates D20, powered by Fancode. Best of 47. He'll probably have to replicate that today. Played it defensively. A dot ball there. .4 and make that 5.5. You want me to speak in a single monotone and not show excitement?
Coming to ball, the last delivery there. 6 overs gone. End of power play there. Fantastic over by Harry there. ECB now 27 for 2. Signaling the end of power play there. Umpire Asif.
Fahad Nawaz on strike. He'll have to ensure that he scores many runs. It is going to be Umair Ali Khan who's coming to bowl. In 1 over, he's given 10 runs.
So all of 27 and 10 have come from Umair's over.
That is right. Straight to Rohan, dot ball.
That kind of a previous over would probably give ECB a little bit of space or enthusiasm for him.
That is right. He has to bowl tight lines. Making room, playing straight. Goes straight to the fielder. Kashif Dawood missing it. They'll go for a single. Okay. ठीक है सर, तो यानी कि बिना मसाले की दाल खिलाऊंगा उनको मैं. Nilansh will be on strike, 10 of 6.
भाई जगाना छोड़ो
28 for the loss of 2 wickets. Nilansh 10 of 6. Umair comes to bowl. Playing it with soft hands. They'll go for the single. Chance of a run out. Miss there.
There was slight indecisiveness in the running as well. They kind of stopped in the middle. That could have been fatal for them. Just the ball did not get collected. And so they're safe.
You're right. Yes, no hesitation there, Nilansh. But the call was of Fahad and he completed it. Look at that, both stuttering there. And eventually safe, Fahad. 2 of 5 for Fahad. He's gone up in the air. And the ball bounces. Will go for the 4. Yes, it's a 4.
Umair coming into bowl. Again slashed. There is a fielder. They have taken just a single.
ऊपर आना है सारिका चला
Will be a single there.
With that, it's the end of the over, Umair. ECB 35 for 2.
start with out to move checking middle good checking middle थोड़ा ऊपर भी रहना शाबाश शाबाश बॉय मारना okay
Rohan Mustafa coming into attack. Second delivery of the over. Going straight towards the fielder. They have taken a super quick single there. And with that, I welcome Srijit and Ijaz in the comm box.
oh only one there
Thank you, Shruti. 38 for 2, Emirates Blues. 8th over in progress. Rohan Mustafa getting ready with the 4th delivery. Fahad and Nilansh in the middle, looking to build a partnership. To talk about that partnership and the strategy, I've got Ejaz with me. Good evening, Ejaz.
Good evening, Srijit, and good evening, everyone. Emirates Blues 38 for 2, 7.4 overs. Sometimes such kind of low targets can harm you a bit and can give you some better cricket, because cricket is all the time been a fantastic game. Is Nilansh and Fahad, they're trying to bat together, and this has been given like one of the story after 1, 2, 3 years, when the people, they will be thinking about these youngsters, that they are the legend stars now. So this is the process from where they are learning cricket. With a single over ball, 8 gone. Emirates Blues 40 for 2. Openers Aryanish and Nilansh. Keshwani just getting a good rhythm, but Aryanish Sharma, 13 runs for him in 21 deliveries, but Nilansh is still there in the centre, giving a good company to Fahad Nawaz.
Two extras so far given away by the bowlers. It's a paltry target, but we have seen it becomes trickier when you are chasing something around 125, 128. As Harry Barwal will continue from the other end. 2 overs, 1 for 4. Excellent figures there. Well, on the middle stick, pushed away towards onside. Completed one, and that's all they will be getting for that. I think this is the period where they need to put pressure. Look at that. 5 is the current run rate required, is just going up. And those dot deliveries will really put pressure. And that required rate it go up. That'll force them to really go for some risky shots.
Yes, you're right. They need some sort of aggression. Not 100%, but at least 30 to 40% at this stage. Or you can do like 1 boundary in 2 overs, then run a ball like 5 or 4 runs. So it might be ending up in over 8, then next 2 overs, 12, 10, so that you can really cover the deficit between the runs and balls left. Though you got 8 wickets in hand. Fujairah was 48 for 3 at the same stage. So there is not much difference. Only the wicket column. Slight bit better here of Emirates Blues. And as you know, Srijit, that lots of time if it's raining somewhere, so pass score is been better because less fall of wicket. So I think that these 8 wickets in hand will surely give boost to Emirates Blues.
Absolutely. As he comes in for the 4th time in this over. Round the wicket. Excellent delivery. Pushed it towards onside. He'll get a single for sure. With that single, Nilanj takes his score to 17. 44 for 2. Emirates Blues slowly but steadily going towards that target of 128. They need a partnership at this stage. 4 runs of this over already. 2 more to go. You'll be getting one bad delivery if you can dispatch it towards the boundary line. As in comes Harry. The penultimate time in this over slightly short. On the back foot goes Nilanj. Straight to Rohan Mustafa. Not for any runs.
Harry having a great over here. 4 overs, 4 runs given this over so far. 9th in progress. ECB pretty much on the same situation as Fujairah.
Final delivery come. This time an arm ball. Pushed it towards deep mid-wicket. Completed one. Are they looking for the second? No, they are not. Excellent fielding by Usman Khan. Single to end the over. 9 overs gone. ECB 45 for 2.
That's the fun news, fun fact. At 16, Pakistan's Naseem Shah became the youngest man to take a test hat-trick against Bangladesh. That is a massive, massive feat there. Such fun facts make you wonder and inspire for more. There, Rohan continuing the attack. 10th over in progress for ECB, 46 for 2 so far. Coming to you live from Malik Stadium, Ajman, Fahad on 11 and Nilanj playing on 19.
Played with soft hands, will get a single there. It's a partnership that ECB needs. We saw that happening in the previous innings as well. Slow and steady partnerships helped Fujairah to come out of troubled times. Cut it. We'll get a single there. Required run rate of 7.62. The current run rate of 5.05.
Again, a space where it's a comfortable chase and a little difficult defense, but with quality bowlers, Fujairah can convincingly take this home.
2 more deliveries to go in this over. Very good Rohan Mustafa over. Just 3 so far. Swept and misfielded there. Couldn't reach to the ball. Will go for a fence. That's a 4. 577 boundaries in this tournament. We just appreciated Rohan Mustafa's over. And this one was a good delivery, mind you. Straight onto the middle stump. Swept beautifully, Fahad Nawaz. Seven runs already of this over. Fujairah at this stage, not too far, 56 for 3. Last delivery. We'll go for a quick single. And that should be the end of the 10th over. 53 for 2. Rohan Mustafa is not pleased.
Only one there. So checking middle. Thank you. Fadi, Fadi.
Harry continuing the attack here. ECB 54 for 2, target of 128, which is a comfortable chase, but need to pick up the pace now. Nilansh playing on 20, Fahad on 18. 11th over in progress there. It seems like the bowling attack is pretty much a replica of what we saw in the previous innings as well. Fujairah more or less on the same spot as ECB Blues right now. Great bowling coming in from both the sides. And with that, with me I have Shri. Welcome.
Thank you, Shruti. 55 for 2, Emirates Blues. Harry bowling is final over. Final 2 deliveries to be bowled. He'll come and bowl to Nilansh, who's batting on 21. No slip in place. No forward short leg. As this one drifting down the leg stump. And wide signal by the umpire.
.4 overs gone. Target of 128. Required 71.
Absolutely, and that line won't really trouble the batsman. You need to bowl wicket to wicket. Let them take that calculated risk. Let them take the chance. If you bowl short and wide, they will hit you all day for singles and doubles.
I guess that is the requirement also. Need of the hour is to build the partnership and take it up as it comes. A dot ball to end the over. It's 11 overs gone. ECB 58 for 2.
Played it down towards long off for a single. Rohan Mustafa bowling his third over. Wickets is what they require at this stage to put pressure on Emirates Blues.
Rohan again an experienced bowler. Known for having tricks up his sleeves, but this one's been picked up. It's going high. Looks like there will be a field underneath. Oh, that's a massive catch. Dropped. But when it goes that high, it is also very difficult to sometimes get a grasp of that.
Absolutely, and under lights, it's not that easy. Usman. Well, Wasim is not at all happy with that effort. Look at that. He had ample time in the world to position himself. And then, buttery fingers, buttery hands.
The other dugout definitely happy with that drop. They were literally clapping. With that, played it away, safely completing a single. 67 now required of 51 for ECB.
What they need to do is bring in close-in fielders, choke those singles and doubles, and let them play big shots. And there you are creating opportunity for yourself and for your team. Well, he wasn't ready. The batsman, the fielder was moving a bit. That was the reason why he moved away.
Played it towards backward square leg. Taken a single there.
66 required of remaining 50 deliveries. And the boundaries are not coming for sure. Look at that. Tossed up delivery outside the off stump. the straight bat towards long off for an easy single. Singles are coming easily. But on the other hand, Fujairah, they need wicket. This partnership is becoming dangerous for the Fujairah side.
Partnership as we speak is of 37 in 38 deliveries faced. They're taken a single once again. Make it 38 now. With that, 12 overs gone. ECB 64 for 2.
ठीक है
Mohammad Wasim comes in, wraps him on the pad, and up goes the finger.
The wicket, the break in the partnership that Shri was mentioning here. Wasim attacks in the first delivery itself of the over.
He's also the skipper of the Fujairah side. Introduced himself for the first time, kept a bit low and right in front of the stumps. Look at that. He was showing that area from where the ball kept low. He's out for 22.
Fall of wicket, it's 3 for 64 now for ECB.
नीचे नीचे सादक
So the new batsman in is Farazuddin. Remember, he picked up a couple of wickets when he was bowling.
Strikes on the first ball, Wasim.
वसीम भाई
Shri was quite persistent. They want to do something about the match. They need to break the partnership. They need to get wickets. Captain was like, okay, I'm in charge. I'll take charge.
Though he was yesterday bowling medium fast, and now all of a sudden comes in and becomes an off spinner. So it's changing his roles very quickly.
I was mentioning about this earlier also today in the evening. What a fine gentleman he is. Great personality on ground, but such a soft-spoken person when you meet him outside.
But no mercy for the bowlers.
Tell me about it. Wearing the different hat. This time, Wasim.
Absolutely. Played it towards sweeper cover for a single. They are dealing in singles. They got a big wicket in this over. Can he get one in this over? 3 deliveries remaining. Well, very close. Was he obstructing? There was something off his bat.
A little conversation happening between the umpire and the two parties involved. Farazuddin explaining his side of the story. We'll have a look at the replay. We'll get to know exactly what happened there. Lucky for us, we recorded that.
Absolutely. Because there was turn. He was trying to cut. I think there was some edge onto it. And look at that. Popped up and he was coming in front of the wicketkeeper.
There was a little, maybe just he was in the motion and he just moved forward because he was slightly, leaning. But that could have been a catch.
Well, with the straight bat, excellent fielding there by Wasim. Not allowing Farazuddin to get a single.
With that, it's the end of the over. A mighty over by Wasim comes to an end. It's 13 overs gone ECB.
Well, shot wide outside the off-stump, cut away straight to Asif Khan. Will get a single. Well, he's not happy. He's not happy. Remember, that fielder is stationed at in the deep. What do you expect from him?
Faraz on strike. Each and every bowler, one after another, is lethal, brutal. Till when can they just keep seeing through the overs? They have to pick up the pace.
And this time around finds the gap between the bowler and short mid-wicket. Will be getting a single. I think we have seen many low-scoring matches going down the wire. And ECB will be having a keen eye on the scoreboard as well. There's 67 and we are into 14th over.
Scooped it, it's gone towards the fence. There's a fielder racing towards it. Make it 2. They also take a couple.
He's not happy, Rohan Mustafa. Though it was a direct hit from the deep. Rohan Mustafa bowling his 4th over. Farazuddin is at the non-striker's end. He's batting on 1 and Nilansh Keswani. He bowled really well today. We'll have to make sure that he's there till the 20th over and take his side home.
Last over for Rohan in this spell.
Well, he drags that one from the off-stump. Completed one, looking for the second. Bat slipped out of his hand. Still not bothered about that. He was running to complete that run.
Absolute charisma there. The dire need makes them fierce. Running towards victory there, whether with the bat or not.
We have seen many a times batsmen losing the concentration when that happens. Well,
A little exchange between Rohan.
Because he's looking for run, and even before the release, Farazuddin was off for a single, so that's why he stopped in between.
No man kidding happening here.
It reminds me of Ravichandran Ashwin.
With that, it's the end of the over. They have taken a single to complete that. ECB now 73 for 3.
Meanwhile, looking for a scoop shot, Keshwani. Wasim is very confident. He's continuing from the far end. What do you think? Will he get another wicket?
Well, the way he is, it definitely intimidates the batters. And these kids not only look up to him, but they literally look up to him.
So we have a Wasim fan in the com box. Flick coming in, but straight to the fielder, not for any runs.
Well, I'm a fan of good cricket.
I remember Wasim for the first time I was meeting him. Tall lad and has got strong bottom and the way he hits sixes. Meanwhile, this delivery has been played down towards long off for a single. They are dealing in singles, not easy task to whack sixes of the bowling of Wasim.
Certainly, but requirement is also of just 53 if they can hold themselves together, as Fujairah did. Maybe it'll happen.
On the back foot, cuts it straight to a deep backward point for a single.
With that, it's 52 required now in 32. Almost a replica of the same inning, the previous one, you see here.
Well, it's in the air towards the extra cover region. Long chase for wideish long off. And before Kashif Daud gets to the ball, 2 runs there for Farazuddin.
They're trying to hit hard. The power is now needed to take it outside of the fence. Luckily for them, it landed safely.
This one quicker. Around the middle and leg stick, flicked away towards onside for a single. And with that single, Farazuddin will retain strike. 15 overs gone. Emirates Blues 79 for 3.
Stephen Smith recently reached 7,000 test runs in just 126 innings, faster than anyone in the history. That's the fun news. Fun fact for you.
I remember Stephen Smith. He's someone who has a different sort of stance. And when Australia were touring India, there was a banter between Ishant Sharma and Stephen Smith. He's a character. He's someone who you can bank upon. He comes, he plays spin really well, and he's very friendly. Excellent delivery that from Umair Ali Khan. I think on the surface, if you are a spinner, you have something out of it. You have extra bit of bounce, you have turn. Look at that. Bounce, turn.
A close call there for Faraz. Cutaway going towards the fielder. Backward point. Taken a single there.
So good thing about Farazuddin is he is giving strike to Nilanj, who is batting on 33 of 29. And Fujairah so far has used 5 bowlers. Kasif, he has got 1 over left. Umair after this has got 1 more over. 2 overs from your favourite Mohammad Wasim.
Why do you keep saying that? Picked it up. Luckily landing safely. Mid-wicket region. Taken a single there once again.
And 47 required of 27 now. Pressure mounting on ECB. Talking about the batting lineup, it looks brittle. The top orders, they haven't really fired in this tournament. This time plays it down towards a point and will be getting a single. Excellent running between the wickets by Farazuddin and Nilanj.
.128 target, 46 now required of 26 ECB. Not really looking comfortable. Trying. Nilanj taking a single there. Farazuddin and Nilanj trying to build that partnership. Much required, much needed to create that kind of attack now. Just last 4 overs remaining. About time. High time. Time to charge. There, slapped the one. Going straight to the fielder. Taken a single to end the over. It's 16 overs gone. ECB 84 for 3.
.84 for 3 of 16 overs. 44 required of 24.
Neil, you work personally with... with that. Neil is back in the comm box. Neil, you work personally with a lot of these ECB campers. What do you think is a ploy or gameplay now?
No, it's pretty simple. Nilanj, the way he has taken care of this innings. Oh, look at that for us. He had to stay there. But Wasim bowls him and picks a very good wicket. Timely.
Wasim completely changing the face of the game here. Took a wicket in the first delivery that he bowled, and here once again he strikes, perishing the attack of the opposition. Farazuddin gone for 9. It's 84 for 4 now, ECB. Next man in, Rahul Bhatia there. A strike rate in this season of 120. Best is 14 so far. If he can score that much a little quickly, can help.
He'll have to do a lot better than just 14. There's a chance there. The half-hearted appeal by the wicket-keeper. The ball deflected off Wasim's hand. Struck the non-striker's end. Look at that. There you go, Bhatia. Safely in, Nilansh. .84 for 4. Up in the air there. Is there a chance? And taken finally on double bounce. Kashif Daud. He strikes. And that should be yet another blow for ECB. Kashif Daud there juggling with the ball. Rahul Bhatia gone on naught of 3. 84 for 5. Tanish Suri, 15 runs in that first match that he played. Up in the air and taken. That's yet another wicket, and it's Nilansh, who's well set and settled, and now he will have to depart. That's a very big wicket. ECB Blues in all sorts of trouble now.
Their fielder comes in, takes a running catch there. Nilansh departs for 35 for 32. With that, 6 wickets fallen for ECB, 84 now.
Karthik Mayappan.
Will have to do a lot more than just stand there for ECB today. Tanish and Karthik almost starting afresh. The whole attack perished for ECB now. Umair coming in to bowl his last of the spell. 3 overs remaining. ECB an uphill task from here on.
Oh, gone! Very first delivery of the 4th over, and he picks up Tanish. Very, very comfortably. He bowled the cutter, and Tanish stepped out and perished.
Umair not even celebrating as much. Looks like I knew I'm going to get him.
And plus, he's a kid, right? You don't want to celebrate and make the kid feel bad. Tanish Suri. Just one delivery that he played.
Goes on Golden Duck with 84 for 7 now ECB.
Three deliveries have fallen in really short time. It's technically a team hat-trick. Let's have a look at those 3. The first delivery was a catch. And then Wasim tried to reverse sweep there. Nilansh caught, and then Umair comes in to bowl the first delivery. And Tanish Suri is stumped. Josh Gianani comes in.
To him, we'd like to say, just chill, just stay there.
Yeah, stay there and score some runs too.
To begin, just stay there. Jash and Karthik once again starting afresh. Jess on strike.
Beautiful delivery. Comes in nice to the left-handed batter. 84 for 7. Down the leg side will be called a wide.
A welcome extra there for ECB. 85 now for them on board.
Oh yeah. Dot ball there. ECB 85 for 7. Last 5 overs, if you see, Shruti, have not been good for ECB Blues. 19 runs is what they've scored. And lost 4 wickets. Will get a single. .4 overs gone, 86 for 7. It's going to be Karthik Mayappan on strike for the very first time. A steep task over here. 42 required of 14.
A match. Wow, there once again Umair not leaving any stone unturned.
A swing and a miss there. One last delivery of the over. This time connects. Has it got enough? Not really. The ball drops way ahead of the fielder at mid-wicket. A couple of runs there. And that should be the end of the over. 18 overs gone. 88 for 7.
जगह पाए ना
Wide-ish delivery. Just inside the line. Will be a single there. 40, 39 of 11. Wasim normally bowls medium pace. And now he's bowling off break. He's a man of multiple talents. Wide-ish delivery. We'll get a single. Oh, look at that. There was a yes, there was a no.
Oh.
Karthik came in. Josh said no and he stood his ground. Look at Karthik, he was already here. There definitely was a single there, Shruti. Karthik will have to perish. Look at that, the way the throw came in, nice and flat. Very much aware of where the ball had gone, where the batters were. Karthik Mayappan gone, 2 of 3, 89 for 8. Matiullah Khan, 3 innings, 7 runs for him. A best of 4. He has to do a lot more. Bowled him! Wasim is on fire. He didn't deliver with the bat, but is delivering with the ball. What a champ he is. An absolute stunner of a delivery. Clean bowled Matiullah.
Looks like Wasim is not going to leave anything left for anyone else now to bowl. A turner there by Wasim. Bat or bowl, depend on him to give you what you need. Matiullah Khan departs for 0 there. Fall of wickets is 9th gone on 89.
Looks like
A weekend getaway, somebody is going away for the weekend somewhere. We'll be here with tomorrow and day after's matches as well. Wasim coming in, continuing the attack. The last spell, he's taken 5 already. A 5er, making ECB lose. Back-to-back wickets. From the time he started, ECB was only 2 wickets down. From the time he came, they've gone down to 9. The pressure that he's created.
Sabir. Looks like he's playing at a different plane, at a different platform, at a different direction. Looks like he's playing test. Very defensive. Brings the front foot nicely forward. Gets a bat behind it. Look at that. Oh, he tried to swing. Lucky for him that he got saved.
Last delivery to go. Oh, with that, sorry. It's 19 overs gone. Wasim's spell comes to an end. An amazing 5 wickets and given just 7 there. ECB now 89 for 9.
Up in the air. Is there a chance? Luckily there. Did not drop where Asif ran. Usman has been brought into attack. The very first delivery created a chance. Sabir on strike. Not known for his batting abilities. Sabir. The fantastic left arm seamer.
Had a quick chat today, mid-innings with him. Oh, there's a call of run out.
No, it looks like he's in. Umpire Asif is smiling as he knows that there's no damage done. Sabir will be on strike for the third delivery by Usman.
Usman brought in for the last and fresh over. That's very unorthodox. Taken. Stopped by the fielder. They've taken a single there. 3 deliveries remaining. And a mighty mammoth score of 35. 3 sixes. Any chance?
No chance. Dot ball. 2 more deliveries to go. What will be really interesting for ECB is to see if they can actually try and play these 2 next deliveries and not give their wickets. Can Jash Gianani do that? He goes upish. 1 bounce to Harry Barwal. Just be a single.
Last delivery of the match there, Usman. 5 of 5 already. Sabir on strike has picked it up. Luckily, lands safely. Taken a single to end the innings.
That's right. The innings comes to an end, the match comes to an end, and a sorry state of affair for ECB Blues comes to surface. They bowled really well, did not give enough for Fujairah to feel comfortable, but finally Fujairah coming on top with their bowling, and this man on your screen, number 10, Wasim. What a fantastic player he is. Fujairah winning by 32 runs. Couldn't contribute with the bat, but did with the ball. Picked up 5 wickets.
Number 10 taking 5 wickets there for Fujairah. Let's take a look at the batting card here for Emirates Blues.
Aryan Sharma and Nilansh Keswani opened the attack. Aryansh got the start but couldn't really sustain that. Nilansh 35 of 32, stayed till the end. Probably that was the only hope that Emirates Blues had. Alishan, the skipper, just 1. Fahad Nawaz 22. The only other person to come in double digits there. After that, Faraz, Rahul, Tanish, Karthik. Literally no one was impressive. 95 for 9 after 20 overs, and they perished, losing by 32 runs.
The rest of the squad looks like a 4 number there. Now you take a look at Fujairah's bowling card. Fantastic bowling by Wasim there. 4 overs, came in the middle somewhere, and with 2 maidens and taken 5 wickets, given just 7 runs, a mighty economy of 1.75.
That's right, Shruti. Literally no one has gone over the economy of 7. Maximum, the most expensive, Umer, who's given 27, economy of 6.75 in 4 overs. Everyone else has been extremely tight. But if you look at the fall of wickets, they've been regular: 25, 26, 64, 84, 84, 84, 84. That sounds like a musical tone there. 95 for 9.
Missed the match. Here's a quick look at everything that's transcribed today.
Yes, sir. Ali Khan. 10 runs in that first over that he bowled. After that, everyone came into party. Kashif Daud picking up that wicket. Harry Barwal stumped a fair. And then came Wasim. Fahad Nawaz, LBW, clean bowled. Farazuddin. Look at this. This is a train there. Kashif Daud taking that catch. Literally every single replay that you see of the wicket will be having Wasim in play. Comes in there, and there was a silly run out, but by that time the game was already beyond ECB Blues. Ensured that there was a wicket too, and that was the 5th wicket for Wasim, and that was the end of ECB Blues' hopes. Maybe they just hang by a thin wire. Fujairah today 127 for 9, batting first. Asif top scored with 33. Usman gave him able company, 29, and Umair 28 of 15. A quick fire there. Farazuddin and Karthik picking up 2 wickets, and Sabir got 1. While Emirates Blues came to bat, Nilansh did top score with 35, but no one, literally no one, could give him company. Fahad 22 of 24. As far as bowling is concerned, there is only one man who mattered, and that was Mohammad Wasim. 4 overs, 5 wickets, 7 runs. How often do you get to see that? Fujairah winning this game by 32 runs. SkyExchange.net, Emirates D20, barred by fan code, match number 26, and it is a game that one will remember for a phenomenal performance by Mohammad Wasim, not with the bat but with the ball. We'll take a quick short break and come back with the presentation. So 26th match of the SkyExchange.net Emirates D20 powered by FanCode just got completed with a fantastic performance in a low-scoring thriller. Fujairah coming on top, beating ECB Blues by 32 runs. And for the man of the match presentation, we have Srijit downstairs.
Thank you, Neil. And once again, welcome to SkyExchange.net. Presents Emirates D20 powered by FanCode. Match number 26. Well, it's a story of a comeback by a team who is on the top. And remember, batting first, they scored 127 for 9. We all were thinking that they'll be scoring 200. They failed, but then that man comes in, not with the bat, with the ball, comes in, picks up 5 wickets, and there you go. Fujairah winning this match by 32 runs. And he is also our man of the match. Skipper of the Fujairah side, Mohammad Wasim. Congratulations, man. सीक्रेट क्या है? बैटिंग करने आते हैं, रन बनाते हैं, गेंद आपको दे दी जाती है तो 5 विकेट ले जाते हैं.
सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह का लाख लाख शुक्र है. सीक्रेट कुछ खास नहीं है, बस थोड़ा विकेट स्पिनर्स को सपोर्ट कर रहा था तो कोशिश कर रहा था कि चलो मैं आज कर लूं तो अच्छा रहेगा, तो वही हुआ है. हालांकि हमने आज 2 फास्ट बॉलर्स को बॉलिंग नहीं कराई है, बस यही था, कुछ खास नहीं है.
और शुरुआत में हमने देखा कि स्पिनर्स को काफ़ी ज़्यादा मदद मिल रही थी, और क्या यही वजह थी कि कल हमने देखा आप मीडियम पेस करा रहे थे, एकदम से आकर आपने ऑफ स्पिन कराया?
हाँ जी, यही वजह थी. विकेट स्पिन कर रहा था तो इसीलिए स्पिन कराया बस.
और क्या स्ट्रैटेजी थी, क्योंकि 127 रन्स आपने बनाए तो प्रेशर तो होता ही है.
जी प्रेशर तो था, लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह मेरे पास एक अच्छी टीम है, प्रोफेशनल है सब, और जो उन्होंने आपके सामने आज शो भी किया है कि प्रोफेशनल है, फील्डिंग बॉलिंग सब कुछ.
पिच में क्या बदलाव था जब आप बैटिंग करने के लिए आए? तो बल्ले पर गेंद जो है आराम से आ नहीं रही थी, क्या था? और बाद में क्या ज़्यादा बहुत डिटेरियोरेट हो गया था पिच?
असल में 2 दिन हो गए हैं एक ही पिच पे मैचेस हो रहे हैं, और 3 मैचेस हो रहे हैं, तो मेरे ख्याल से इसलिए थोड़ा ड्राई हो गया और इसलिए ज़्यादा स्पिन हो रहा है बॉल.
उम्मीद करते हैं कि ऐसे ही आप ऑलराउंड प्रदर्शन जो है, परफॉर्मेंस जो है वो देते रहे और इम्प्रेस करते रहे, आपकी टीम जो है फाइनल में पहुंचे, यही उम्मीद करते हैं.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Thank you. So there you go, man of the match, Mohammad Wasim. That's it in the post-match presentation. Back to a commentary team.
Thank you so much, Srijit. Well, yes, he's a fantastic player, an all-round performer. Look at the day today, 24, 25, 26, 3 matches today. Dubai versus Ajman, Dubai winning by 4 wickets. Sharjah versus Abu Dhabi, Sharjah showing their absolute dominance, beating Abu Dhabi by 66 runs, and in a low-scoring thriller, Fujairah beating Emirates Blues by 32 runs. This is how the day has been, the 24th of June. Now tomorrow when we come back, we'll have 2 games. Abu Dhabi will take on Fujairah and Sharjah will take on Emirates Blues. This is what it's going to be, and I tell you, tomorrow is going to be an exciting day of cricket coming up your way. From everyone here at the Malik Cricket Stadium, from the commentary team and the production house, we say good night and God bless.